aptly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, a good one in store here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with the pass. Connects with his back. Jaleel McLaughlin. And this is taken ahead to the 37. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Nick's off the play action. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. There's the fake. Here's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Second and 6 coming up here. They'll throw again. Nix. Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades. From Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
All set up now for first and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Second and 3 now. Nix from the gun. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Here. And he sends it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Will one defender fail? Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this third down. To throw is Prescott. Complete out to the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Blue gets the handoff. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Dak off the play fake. Avoids the sack. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Cowboys first down.
A gain of 12.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Going for the first with Dobbins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On first and 10, here's Nix. Mims with the grab. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. To throw, here's Nix. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Savon Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys have it as he records the first interception of his young career. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Blue running to the right. Drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Dak now from the gun. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Prescott. He's got it along the sideline. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Third down run with glue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Cowboys are after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
First and 10, Prescott. Pocket is play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. He's got a man left. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Broncos' 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap, he'll get to Blue. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 46. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And give him the 47-yard line, Bronk, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. Third and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
incomplete.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's going to be 4th and short. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 19. Hauled in left side. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They've got 1st down from the 31. First down, here's Dak. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Dak. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun is Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far, but this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Prescott to throw once more. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punting away. Kavontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Spins out of one stop. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. The give, it's Blue. Still working past the 40. There he goes on the right side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Running it again with Dobbins. He's off again. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. Nix from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Nix looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Turpin with a return. And he's going to be touched down as that one comes to an end. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Going with blue here. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Play action, Prescott. Caught by his fullback behind the line. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Third and 4 coming up now. Working from the pistol, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Nix finds Mims. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. To throw, here's Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running left, it's Dobbins. Still has room inside the 15. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos take a 3rd quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
17. Cowboys 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 23. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
Prescott here from the gun. Gets everything he has under this throw. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Nix now to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing here, Nix. It is caught left side. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Complete to Evan Trotman. A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down. One will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal. In a punt, really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Who gets the handoff? Past midfield at the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. It's blue. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now here's Prescott. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Now Dak to throw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
First and 10 now from the 30. Start the drive with blue. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, in the transition from the college game to the pro game. I'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the 1st down play.
Last run only gained 1 yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw is Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Dak now from the gun. He's got a man left. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Alex Singleton on the tackle. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 14-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Who gets it? Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Now Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now. I don't think I've ever played golf with a professional kicker that was bad at the game. And I think, Kate, it's for this reason. They're able to flush away bad shots. He was able to flush away his 2 missed kicks to deliver right here when it mattered.
To kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. from the 43. Completed over the middle. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Nix to throw. This is Ingram looking left side. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Second and 8. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. He's back to throw. Left side now caught by Sutton. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Got all of it, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Okay, you remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken in the first round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done, but it doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Cowboys trail by a field goal. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. He'll throw it. Stays in the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Toss to Dobbins, running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he gets him 5, but still ways short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
They're trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
He'll look to throw it. Try and push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Down by 6, no choice but to go for this. Here he goes, gotta have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker, and he's taken down at the 30. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is down. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. Finds a man right side. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. So it's a win for the Broncos. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.